Lesson 4. Accompanying Love. God walks with us on every road. There is a deep loneliness that each of us has experienced. There are times when we think that no one understands us, no one can share the burden we are carrying. However, in those very moments, Jesus is present in a silent but very real way. His love is not just a theory, not just a memory of the past, but a living presence accompanying people on every path of life. One of the most beautiful stories about God's accompanying love is the account of the two disciples on the road to Emmaus, Luke 24:13-35. After the tragic death of their master, their hearts were filled with sadness and despair. They walked with heavy hearts, without any hope. The risen Jesus came, but he did not immediately appear in glorious splendor, nor did he force them to recognize him. He silently walked beside them, listened to their sharing, and then slowly opened their hearts through the Word of God. Only when he broke the bread did they recognize his presence, and at that moment the flame of hope flared up in their hearts. That is what Jesus' companionship is like, not imposing, not noisy, but patient and gentle. He knows when we need to listen, when we need explanations, and when we need signs to recognize him. Many times we think that God is absent, but in fact, he is still with us every step of the way. It is an invisible but steadfast, never forsaken companionship. If we look at the gospel, we will see that Jesus always chooses to walk with people. He walks through villages, eats with the poor, enters the homes of the despised, accompanies the disciples on a boat in the middle of a storm. He does not stand afar and observe, but directly joins life so that people can feel his close and concrete love. When the disciples were afraid in the dark, he walked on the water to come to them. When they were tired, he broke bread to feed them. When they were confused, he spoke to reassure them. "Do not be afraid, it is I." Matthew 14:27.